20 celebrities who died too soon. Sudden fame. Untimely deaths. A rising star on the brink of global recognition vanishes without a trace. An iconic actor whose performances defined a generation is silenced in a shocking accident. Hollywood history is filled with stories of brilliance extinguished too soon, leaving behind legacies of what might have been. These are the heartbreaking tales of 20 actors who died too young, their potential forever frozen in time. Chris Farley.
You're using your paper not for writing, but for rolling doobie!
The world lost a comedic titan far too soon when Chris Farley passed away, leaving a laughter-shaped hole that has never quite been filled. Known for his explosive physicality and an overwhelming desire to make people happy, Farley possessed a rare talent for spreading infectious joy. His death on December 18, 1997, at the heartbreakingly young age of 33, sent shockwaves through fans and the entertainment community, abruptly ending a career brimming with potential. Interestingly, Farley almost didn't pursue comedy. He initially planned on a career in law enforcement, following his graduation from Marquette University, where he majored in communications and theater.
Everybody on? Good, great, grand, wonderful!
His passion for performing ultimately won out, leading him to Second City and eventually SNL. Farley shot to stardom as a standout cast member on Saturday Night Live, where his fearless physical comedy and iconic characters, such as the hilariously unhinged motivational speaker Matt Foley, quickly became audience favorites. Transitioning successfully to the big screen, he starred in memorable hits like Tommy Boy and Black Sheep, endearing himself to millions with his clumsy and lovable characters. Speaking about his life philosophy, Farley once declared, "I want to live fast and leave a big, fat corpse." Though meant humorously, these words took on a chilling significance after his passing. Beneath the comedic exterior, Farley battled personal demons. He struggled with weight fluctuations and a substance abuse disorder. In a twist of fate, he idolized John Belushi, whose own tragic end mirrored the path Farley would devastatingly follow. On that fateful December day, a lethal mix of cocaine and morphine, exacerbated by an underlying condition of atherosclerosis, claimed his life. Farley's influence endures through the laughter he gifted audiences and the heartfelt reminiscences from his peers. His unwavering ability to generate laughter, even at his own expense, highlights the kindness of his spirit. Chris Farley wasn't simply a comedian, he was a bright beacon of joy, eternally reminding us about the power of laughter and the fragility of life. Brittany Murphy.
You don't think that we mesh well. You're a virgin who can't drive.
Brittany Murphy's dazzling yet tragically brief journey through Hollywood showcased a chameleon-like actress with an irresistible charm. Remembered for iconic roles like the makeover-needing Ty in Clueless, the troubled Daisy in Girl Interrupted, and Eminem's love interest in 8 Mile, Murphy moved between comedic timing and dramatic depth with remarkable ease. Interestingly, she was initially cast as the lead in David Fincher's Panic Room, alongside Nicole Kidman, before being replaced by Jodie Foster after just 3 weeks of filming. This versatility showcased her dedication and her playful comment, "I'd rather not define myself. I'd rather leave that up to other people," embodied her approach to acting, an approach visible throughout her eclectic career. Her vocal talents were also noteworthy. She breathed life into Luan Platter in King of the Hill, proving she could charm audiences in animation just as well as live action. It's often forgotten that she released a pop album and sang in many of her films. Music was her first love before the spotlight fell on her acting talent. Tragically, on December 20th, 2009, Murphy's bright light extinguished at the young age of 32. Officially, the cause of death was pneumonia, complicated by anemia and prescription medications. However, this explanation was met with intense speculation and swirling theories. Her untimely demise left the entertainment industry, fans, and family reeling from the profound loss of such a singular talent. Brittany Murphy's impact remains strong, cemented in the unforgettable performances she left behind and in the warmth she radiated both on and off screen. Her imaginative spirit and courageous exploration of diverse characters serve as inspiration, promising her star a permanent place in Hollywood's constellation. Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe's journey was a spectacular yet heart-rending narrative of renown, artistry, and enigma. Emerging from a modest upbringing, she transformed herself into a global phenomenon, lauded for her beauty, intellect, and extraordinary comedic brilliance. Monroe's portrayals in iconic films like Some Like It Hot and The 7-Year Itch demonstrated her capacity to combine glamour with wit, establishing her status as one of Hollywood's most cherished personalities. Behind the scenes, Monroe spent significant time and effort honing her craft, taking method acting classes from Lee Strasberg, and even establishing her own production company, Marilyn Monroe Productions, in an effort to gain more control over her career. Underneath her radiant exterior, Monroe faced personal difficulties, such as battles with mental health issues and relentless media scrutiny. Her openness about these struggles endeared her to many and brought layers to her public persona. "I'm trying to find myself. Sometimes that's not easy," she once said, a sentiment that captured her internal conflicts amidst her external achievements. On August 4, 1962, at just 36, Monroe was found dead from a barbiturate overdose. The events surrounding her passing have sparked decades of conjecture, with theories ranging from an accidental overdose to much darker scenarios. Despite the unresolved inquiries, the demise of such a prominent figure stunned the world and signaled the conclusion of a dazzling yet tumultuous existence. Marilyn Monroe's influence endures undiminished. Her image remains synonymous with timeless elegance and allure, and her movies are celebrated as cultural touchstones. Beyond her magnetism, Monroe's narrative resonates as a poignant reminder of fame's pressures and the human realities existing behind the spotlight. Her life and career remain a constant wellspring of captivation and motivation, epitomizing the essence of Hollywood's golden era. Anton Yelchin. Anton Yelchin's life was abruptly and tragically ended, leaving a void in the hearts of many and a filmography brimming with promise. This incredibly gifted actor demonstrated an unusual ability to move from mainstream hits to smaller, more personal films. Fans adored him as Pavel Chekhov in the reimagined Star Trek movies, where he brought both humor and sensitivity to the character. Interestingly, Yelchin was also a dedicated musician, forming his own punk band called the Hammerheads, showcasing his creative spirit extended far beyond acting. He received high praise from critics for his work in the gritty thriller Green Room. Yelchin was rapidly becoming one of Hollywood's most respected young actors. He confessed, "I'm drawn to roles that are complex, challenging, and that push me to grow," revealing his dedication to his craft. Whether playing a starship navigator or a complex character in smaller features like Light Crazy, Yelchin's performances were always heartfelt and believable. On June 19, 2016, tragedy struck with unimaginable randomness. Yelchin was killed when his own Jeep Grand Cherokee rolled backwards on his steep driveway, pinning him against a brick pillar and security gate. The accident, later attributed to a vehicle defect, resulted in a lawsuit against Fiat Chrysler and ignited discussions about automobile safety. Yelchin's death at the age of 27 was a crushing loss to the entertainment world, robbing it of a uniquely talented individual whose brightest days were still ahead. His body of work endures, a testament to his intense passion and deep sincerity. Anton Yelchin's memory serves as a powerful reminder that life can change in an instant. Leave a tribute to Anton Yelchin. Type RIP, followed by your favorite quote or memory of him in the comments below. Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee's existence was akin to a comet of sheer intensity, forever altering the landscape of both martial arts and film. An accomplished martial artist, captivating actor, and insightful philosopher, Lee surpassed cultural boundaries, ascending to the status of a global icon. Interestingly, despite his intense physical training, Lee loved dancing and even won a cha-cha championship in Hong Kong. His landmark appearance in Enter the Dragon not only revolutionized action cinema but also cemented his reputation as one of Hollywood's most compelling figures. Beyond mere physical prowess, Lee infused his films with philosophical depth, embodied by his well-known guiding principle: "Be water, my friend," advocating for adaptability and unwavering resilience. Lee single-handedly transformed martial arts cinema by implementing authentic fight sequences and exhibiting the philosophical core of these fighting styles. His captivating presence and unmatched expertise mesmerized viewers, elevating the genre from specialized entertainment to an international sensation. He shattered preconceived notions, carving out roles that highlighted strength and respect for Asian characters during a period of limited representation. Regrettably, Lee's life was cut short on July 20th, 1973, at the young age of 32. His unexpected passing from cerebral edema sent shockwaves across the globe, truncating a career that had already profoundly influenced popular culture. The subsequent tragic demise of his son, Brandon Lee, during the filming of The Crow, added another layer of heartbreak to the family's narrative. Bruce Lee's impact resonates far beyond his films. He served as an inspiration for many aspiring martial artists, actors, and filmmakers, embodying discipline, steadfast determination, and groundbreaking ingenuity. His philosophies continue to echo, inspiring us to engage with life with flexibility and intentionality. Though his existence was brief, the legacy of Bruce Lee remains immortal, a tribute to his extraordinary genius. Chadwick Boseman.
I can't never quit when it get hard. You quit, you're going backwards, you're dead.
Chadwick Boseman's life stands as a monument to extraordinary talent, unwavering determination, and silent strength. Known globally for his iconic performance as T'Challa in Marvel's Black Panther, Boseman transformed the idea of a superhero, inspiring hope and pride in audiences around the globe. He masterfully combined regal authority and genuine warmth in his portrayal, making Black Panther a cultural landmark and providing much-needed positive representation for Black audiences. During the filming of Captain America: Civil War, he was so secretive about his Black Panther role that even some of his co-stars on set weren't aware he was playing the character until the film's release. Beyond his Marvel role, Boseman gave powerful performances in films like 42, where he embodied the groundbreaking Jackie Robinson, and in Get On Up, perfectly capturing the dynamic stage presence of James Brown. He possessed an extraordinary ability to become the characters he played, tackling each role with deep commitment and precision. Boseman once shared a powerful insight into his approach to life and art, stating, "The struggles along the way are only meant to shape you for your purpose." Privately, Boseman fought a 4-year battle against colon cancer while maintaining an active and successful career. He passed away on August 28, 2020, at age 43. Removed detail: a loss that left fans, colleagues, and loved ones devastated. His passing revealed his remarkable resilience and dedication to using his platform to empower others even amidst personal struggle. Chadwick Boseman's influence extends far beyond his filmography. He not only diversified the face of Hollywood, but also encouraged countless people to aim higher and to never give up. Even in its brevity, his life is an exceptional illustration of grace, inner strength, and living a purposeful life. River Phoenix. River Phoenix's life was a dazzling yet fleeting illumination within the realm of Hollywood. A remarkably skilled actor and musician, Phoenix captivated audiences with his inherent magnetism, emotional breadth, and impressive range. His breakthrough in the cherished film Stand By Me revealed his rare capacity to embody vulnerability and tenacity, deeply resonating with viewers. It's not widely known, but Phoenix was deeply committed to veganism from a very young age, even influencing his family's lifestyle. His intense performance in My Own Private Idaho, portraying a vulnerable street hustler, further established him as one of the preeminent talents of his generation. Phoenix went beyond mere acting. He was a devoted musician and an active proponent for environmental protection and animal welfare, utilizing his fame to advance the causes he held dear. Recognized for his introspective nature, he once stated, "I would rather quit while I'm ahead." There's no need in overstaying your welcome. This humility and deep self-awareness distinguished him, gaining him admiration from both peers and fans. Tragically, on October 31, 1993, Phoenix succumbed to a drug overdose at the age of 23, collapsing outside the Viper Room in Los Angeles. His shocking death sent reverberations throughout Hollywood, depriving the industry of an artist on the cusp of even greater achievements. Despite his brief prominence, River Phoenix's influence endures. His portrayals continue to inspire performers, and his dedication to social and environmental causes serves as an exemplary instance of celebrity advocacy. Phoenix's legacy is marked by exceptional talent, profound compassion, and a life that, while shortened, imprinted an unforgettable mark on both cinema and the broader world. Cameron Boyce.
I can't believe you're saying this. What are you accusing me of?
Cameron Boyce's life, though tragically short, was filled with a captivating presence and a deep commitment to making a positive impact. A shining star in the Disney Channel universe, Boyce charmed viewers through his memorable roles in Jessie, the Descendants series, and even lending his voice to Jake and the Neverland Pirates. Boyce wasn't just talented, though. He also possessed a love for breakdancing, often showcasing his impressive moves in between takes on set and in various online videos, surprising even his own cast members with his hidden skills. His inherent charisma, acting talent, and infectious, bright smile made him a beloved figure. Boyce's career began in childhood, and his ability to both make audiences laugh and touch their hearts was remarkable. Beyond acting, Cameron was deeply invested in giving back, advocating fiercely for social justice and becoming a source of inspiration to people young and old. Living with epilepsy didn't hinder his determination. He used his influence to raise awareness and support for those facing similar challenges. On July 6, 2019, the world was shocked to learn of Cameron's passing due to a seizure linked to epilepsy. He was only 20. The unexpected loss caused immense sorrow across the entertainment world and beyond, leaving a void in the hearts of fans, friends, and his loving family. Cameron's influence extends far beyond the screen. His legacy will endure through his acts of generosity, unwavering philanthropy, and the deep dedication to bettering the world. Paul Walker. Paul Walker's life, a blend of movie star charisma and genuine, down-to-earth warmth, left an unforgettable impression on Hollywood and beyond. Millions know him as the charismatic undercover cop Brian O'Connor in the adrenaline-fueled Fast and Furious franchise, a series he helped transform from a street racing action flick into a global phenomenon, partly due to the authentic on-screen chemistry he had with Vin Diesel, an off-screen friendship that echoed their on-screen bond. In fact, Paul Walker's own love of cars and car culture was genuine and actually predated his involvement in the first movie of the Fast franchise, The Fast and the Furious. This genuine passion translated into his performances, making the impossible exhilarating and real. Beyond the roaring engines, Walker showcased his range in other impactful films like the criminally underrated Running Scared, which demonstrated his skill with dark, complex roles. He approached his Hollywood life with a rare gratitude and perspective, saying, "You know, all that really matters is that the people you love are happy and healthy. Everything else is just sprinkles on the sundae." This quote perfectly reflected his attitude towards life and his profound humbleness. Away from the cameras, Walker was a passionate advocate for marine conservation. Driven by an interest he developed as a teenager, he was active in shark tagging expeditions alongside marine biologists. This passion eventually led to him studying marine biology. Walker further demonstrated his philanthropic spirit by founding Reach Out Worldwide, an organization dedicated to providing disaster relief across the globe, a cause he cared for deeply. On November 30th, 2013, devastating news broke. Walker, just 40 years old, had died in a tragic car accident, alongside his friend and driver, Roger Rodas, during a charity event for Reach Out Worldwide, devastatingly cutting short a life filled with purpose, passion, and potential. The shock of his sudden death reverberated worldwide, deeply impacting the Fast and Furious community, which regarded him as more than just a cast member. He was family. Paul Walker's legacy is a dual testament to his captivating on-screen presence and the incredible person he was behind the scenes. His performances continue to thrill fans, while his unwavering devotion to making a positive impact on the world through philanthropy serves as a source of continued admiration and inspiration. James Dean.
I used to fly around quite a bit, I took a lot of unnecessary chances.
James Dean, a shooting star in Hollywood's galaxy, left a profound impact despite his short career. An interesting fact is that Dean was actually nearsighted and often struggled to see without his glasses, adding an intriguing layer to his cool persona. He became the symbol of youthful rebellion and raw emotion, perfectly capturing a generation's desire for authenticity. His performance in Rebel Without a Cause is a timeless portrayal of teenage angst. Films like East of Eden and Giant showcased a profound acting range and led to 2 posthumous Academy Award nominations. Dean's magnetic pull wasn't limited to the screen. His brooding intensity and effortless style created an archetype of the misunderstood rebel that endures to this day. He famously lived by the mantra, "Dream as if you'll live forever. Live as if you'll die today," a phrase embodying both his life's philosophy and its tragic brevity. On September 30th, 1955, tragedy struck. Dean lost his life at the young age of 24 in a car accident on a California highway. His Porsche 550 Spider, fatefully nicknamed Little Bastard, collided with another vehicle. The news stunned the world, turning him into an eternal legend. Dean's legacy transcends his films. He became a cultural icon whose influence on generations remains, forever cementing his place in Hollywood history as a brilliant talent lost too soon. Rate James Dean's impact on Hollywood. Comment with a number from 0 to 9, where 0 is minimal impact and 9 is iconic and enduring. Robin Williams.
Good morning, Vietnam!
The comedic genius of Robin Williams illuminated the world, bringing joy to countless people, though his life concluded in deep sadness. A truly iconic actor and comedian, Williams possessed a rare gift for merging humor with profound feeling, crafting unforgettable characters. From the touching insights of Good Will Hunting to the manic energy of Mrs. Doubtfire and voicing the captivating genie in Disney's animated Aladdin, his performances demonstrated incredible range. Did you know Williams was such a fan of the video game The Legend of Zelda that he named his daughter after Princess Zelda? His career skyrocketed after landing the role of Mork in the television series Mork and Mindy, where his lightning-fast improvisational skills made him a star. Venturing into film, he created lasting roles in Dead Poets Society, Jumanji, and Good Morning Vietnam. Williams lived by the words, "You're only given a little spark of madness. You mustn't lose it." This mantra drove his impressive career, making him universally loved. However, behind his lively public persona, he fought personal demons including severe depression and the early stages of Lewy body dementia, an illness that severely impacted his thinking. Sadly, on August 11, 2014, the world mourned as news broke that Robin Williams had taken his own life. His legacy endures, filled with warmth, empathy, and that unique brand of brilliance. His spark of madness continues to shine brightly for generations. Corey Haim.
No way, man. Look, I have a driver's exam to take Saturday. I don't want to get killed. Les.
The life of Corey Haim serves as a stark and tragic reminder of the precarious tightrope walk between youthful stardom and its accompanying personal struggles. Possessing remarkable natural talent, Haim rose to prominence in the 1980s, becoming a teen heartthrob through iconic roles in films such as The Lost Boys, Lucas, and the Stephen King adaptation, Silver Bullet. He wasn't just an actor, he was actually a huge practical joker on set, once replacing the sugar in the director's coffee with salt. His acting was always imbued with a genuine vulnerability and authenticity, forging a strong connection with audiences and solidifying his status as a cultural icon. Haim's trajectory towards fame as a teen idol was swift and dazzling, but shadowed by great personal cost. Interestingly enough, Corey actually had a brief but memorable music career, releasing a pop album in the late 80s, showcasing yet another facet of his artistic talents. He battled substance abuse very publicly, and the harsh glare of the Hollywood spotlight amplified his personal struggles, making his achievements harder to appreciate amidst cycles of rehabilitation and relapse. Revelations about childhood abuse and his complex, often tumultuous friendship with fellow actor Corey Feldman further compounded the challenges he faced. On March 10, 2010, the world mourned the loss of Haim, who succumbed to pneumonia with other contributing health factors. His tragically early death at 38 years old served as a somber illustration of the vulnerabilities faced by young performers in a demanding industry, highlighting a need for stronger support systems for those thrust into the limelight at a tender age. Haim's legacy continues, a dual narrative of exceptional talent tragically cut short, and a cautionary tale of the perils of fame. His performances, brimming with raw emotionality, remain unforgettable, prompting ongoing dialogues about the well-being of young stars within the entertainment industry. In his too brief life, Haim left behind a powerful imprint, revered for his artistic gifts and remembered with a mixture of admiration and sorrow. Jayne Mansfield.
A trap.
The life of Jayne Mansfield sparkled with glamour and ambition, though it flickered out far too soon. A Hollywood icon, particularly throughout the 1950s and early 60s, Mansfield became the definition of a sex symbol, captivating audiences everywhere with an undeniable charisma and a captivating sense of humor. Few know Mansfield was exceptionally gifted, boasting an IQ of 163 and fluent in 5 languages, a side of her intellect often overlooked in favor of her glamorous image. She burst into the public eye, a blend of comedic brilliance and tantalizing presence, becoming a major topic of conversation. She challenged norms and redefined boundaries within the industry. One of her most famous, or perhaps infamous, achievements was starring in the first nude scene of the sound era in the film Promises. Promises, a bold move that solidified her as a Hollywood risk-taker. Aside from her many movie roles, Jayne was an early playmate and also captured public attention with her often misunderstood association with the Church of Satan, a relationship sensationalized by media, yet part of her enigmatic appeal. On June 29, 1967, a devastating car accident ended Mansfield's life at just 34. The collision also claimed the lives of her driver and attorney. Miraculously, her 3 children, including future actress Mariska Hargitay, survived the tragedy. Though her life was cut short, Mansfield's influence endures. Her unique combination of humor and sensuality left an enduring mark, paving the way for future generations of confident, bold actresses. Her legacy continues through her films, as well as in the ongoing success of her children. Sharon Tate.
Just don't know what to do with myself. I get so bored. You can't imagine how bored I get.
Sharon Tate's existence was a mosaic of luminous talent, tragically cut short before fully blossoming. Famous for her otherworldly beauty and growing acting skills, Tate was Hollywood's rising star in the 1960s. In Valley of the Dolls, she captured audiences with her portrayal of Jennifer North, but it was in films like The Wrecking Crew, where her comedic talent and action abilities, honed with the assistance of martial arts expert Bruce Lee, showcased her versatility. Interestingly, Lee also taught Steve McQueen and James Coburn, further weaving Tate into the fabric of Hollywood's elite at the time. Her performances pointed towards a luminous future in an industry charmed by her allure and abilities. Tate's appeal stretched beyond the cinematic world, embodying the zeitgeist of a generation charmed by refinement and sophistication. Although her career was brief, she made a profound mark. Once she stated about her life's trajectory, "My whole life has been decided by fate. I've never planned anything that's happened to me." On August 9, 1969, Tate's life was viciously ended in one of America's most notorious crimes. As a victim of the Manson family, her death, along with that of her unborn child and 4 others, sent waves of shock across the globe. The terrible nature of the crime overshadowed her professional achievements, causing many to remember her more for her tragic demise than her vibrant existence. At present, Sharon Tate is considered a Hollywood legend, recalled not just for her beauty and acting prowess, but also for her warm-heartedness and promise. Her legacy functions as a chilling reminder of destinies interrupted too soon, whilst her film work continues to captivate and inspire. John Candy.
So fight, fight, fight for Washington State and big.
The comedy world mourned the premature loss of John Candy, whose legacy of warmth and humor endures. A staple of 1980s comedy, Candy's considerable talent and inherent charm made him one of the most beloved performers of his generation. His unexpected death on March 4, 1994, at just 43 years old, shook the entertainment world, leaving behind a void that could never truly be filled. Interestingly, Candy was also a co-owner of the Toronto Argonauts, a Canadian Football League team.
And the whole week he'll be here.
He even appeared in a music video with the team in 1987, showcasing his pride in Canadian culture alongside his comedic talents. Candy rose to fame through memorable performances in beloved films such as Spaceballs, Uncle Buck, and The Great Outdoors, where his signature blend of humor and compassion led to characters that audiences connected with deeply. Beyond his comedic prowess, he showed his range in more serious roles in horror and thriller genres, revealing the true breadth of his talent as an actor. Reflecting his perspective on life, Candy once said, "I think I may have become an actor to hide from myself. You can escape into a character." This display of vulnerability resonated with fans and added another dimension to his popular appeal. Despite a thriving career, Candy grappled with anxieties, chronic stress related to his career, and efforts to maintain his family's privacy and fluctuating weight. He sometimes used binge eating as a way to cope with these pressures. This, coupled with the demands of a hectic filming schedule, had an ultimately deadly impact on his health. Tragically, he suffered a fatal heart attack while filming Wagons East, on location in Mexico. Candy's passing created a palpable sense of loss throughout the comedy community. He is fondly remembered by those who worked with him as a kind and giving person who brought levity and kindness to every situation. His filmography remains a source of comfort and laughter, ensuring his continued presence. John Candy's ability to seamlessly merge humor with genuine humanity made him an irreplaceable talent, and his legacy of kindness and laughter continues to inspire. Naya Rivera.
Yeah, and that was for lying. Stay away from me! Oh, man.
Naya Rivera's life ended under heart-wrenching circumstances, leaving the world to mourn a gifted performer, a passionate activist, and a devoted mother. Rivera's journey in the spotlight began practically in infancy. Her acting career launched when she was just 4 years old, foreshadowing the remarkable talent she would become. Her breakthrough came with the role of Santana Lopez on the groundbreaking series Glee, where she captivated audiences with her razor-sharp wit, her powerhouse vocals, and her courage to explore complex emotional landscapes. Interestingly, Rivera originally auditioned for a smaller role, hoping only for a few lines in a single episode. But her extraordinary talent quickly led producers to create the iconic character of Santana Lopez specifically for her. Her portrayal of Santana resonated deeply with many, especially within the LGBTQ+ community, who saw in her character a beacon of self-acceptance and strength. Beyond the screen, Rivera championed social justice causes and passionately contributed to her community.
You okay?
Can you leave, please?
She had an unbreakable bond with her son, Josie. It was with him that she spent her last moments at Lake Peru. On July 8, 2020, while they swam together, she displayed ultimate act of maternal love, making sure Josie was safe before she was tragically lost to the waters. Her body was found on July 13th, confirming the unfathomable loss felt by everyone who knew her. Rivera's death at the age of 33 added another layer of sorrow to the string of tragedies associated with Glee, underscoring the unpredictable nature of life, even when surrounded by fame. Those who worked with her describe a woman of fierce talent, boundless energy, and profound compassion. While her life was tragically cut short, Naya Rivera's impact ripples through her art, her activism, and through the treasured memories held by those who loved her. She will be remembered for her powerful voice, her unwavering spirit, and her unforgettable presence on the screen and in the hearts of many. Judith Barsi. Judith Barsi's career, though tragically cut short, revealed an immense talent that still echoes in the hearts of many. She was a prodigy, beginning acting at just 5, and quickly became recognizable in commercials, TV, and movies. However, it was her voice work that secured her immortality, giving life to beloved characters like Ducky in The Land Before Time, a character she imbued with such warmth that many child actors were specifically instructed to emulate her performance when voicing similar characters later. And Anne-Marie in All Dogs Go to Heaven. Barsi's vocal ability to project both innocence and deep emotion made her performances memorable. Unbeknownst to many, Barsi lived a horrifying existence due to an abusive father, Joseph Barsi, whose violence and threats escalated as her career flourished. Before she could reach her full potential or receive help, tragedy struck. In July 1988, Joseph Barsi murdered both Judith and her mother, Maria, before ending his own life in a devastating murder-suicide. Judith was just 10 years old. Her untimely death shocked the entertainment industry and served as a somber wake-up call about the dire need for intervention in cases of domestic violence. Even though her life was stolen from her, her contributions endure, as she still moves the new generations of audiences. Her voice work remains a poignant reminder of her vast talent and the joy she brought to countless individuals. Her legacy is a potent blend of heartbreak and enduring artistic impact, her memory living on in the characters she gifted to the world. Jonathan Brandis.
What's wrong with that? And I don't want an allowance, I want a salary.
Jonathan Brandis, a young actor brimming with potential, experienced a career trajectory marked by both dazzling success and profound struggle. He captured hearts as the young Bill Denbrough in the 1990 miniseries adaptation of Stephen King's terrifying novel, It, instantly becoming a recognizable face and gifted child actor. However, what many fans didn't know was his brief but memorable appearance as the young Dusty, alongside Moe in Neverending Story 2, was actually what catapulted him into the eyes of mainstream casting directors and producers.
Nothing!
That break would cement his career through his teen years. His next standout role was the science fiction television series Sequest DSV, where he played the brilliant teenager Lucas Wollensack. As Lucas, Brandis masterfully depicted a complex and relatable character, deepening his connection with an ever-growing fan base. Throughout the 90s, Brandis's youthful appeal and undeniable acting skills transformed him into a bona fide teen icon. But as he transitioned into adulthood, job opportunities became scarcer. This career downturn, sadly not unusual for child stars in Hollywood, severely impacted Brandis's mental well-being. The once sought-after actor found himself increasingly battling depression, a struggle that intensified when he became reliant on alcohol. On November 12, 2003, Brandis made the tragic decision to end his own life at the young age of 27. His passing sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry and beyond, leaving many devastated and grappling with a multitude of questions, highlighting the importance of mental health awareness. Although he is known for It and Sequest DSV, his true initial break with Neverending Story 2 would prove most impactful on his career and trajectory through his young adult life. It served as the launchpad for everything that followed. His death illuminated the hidden battles fought by individuals regardless of their outward success, marking his legacy as not only one of acting, but one of awareness for those struggling with mental challenges. Though his time in the public eye was relatively short, Jonathan Brandis left an enduring legacy. His performances continue to resonate with audiences and serve as a stark reminder of the incredible talent he possessed. His life, tragically cut short, compels us to prioritize mental health support and empathy, ensuring his memory lives on, not only for his contribution to film and television, but also for the urgent message his life and death so powerfully convey. Heath Ledger.
No, you complete me.
Heath Ledger's journey, tragically cut short, was marked by exceptional talent and artistic daring. His untimely death continues to leave an empty space in cinema. While he first charmed audiences in teen films such as 10 Things I Hate About You and A Knight's Tale, it was clear that Heath was driven by more than just becoming a heartthrob and wanted roles with complex psychology. In fact, early on in his career, Heath turned down the lead role in the film Australia, the second highest grossing Australian film of all time. The critical success and acclaim of his performance as Ennis Del Mar in Brokeback Mountain demonstrated profound depth and an ability to tap into deep emotional vulnerability. Ledger's most iconic and celebrated performance was that of the Joker in Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight. This chilling, anarchic portrayal redefined the character. Ledger was completely absorbed with immersing himself in the psychology of the character and brought a deeply unsettling, terrifying edge to the Joker. This won him a posthumous Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. His commitment to his art was evident when he said, "If you make decisions based upon people's reactions or judgments, then you make really boring choices." It was this brave and fearless approach to acting that truly set him apart. On January 22, 2008, the world was shocked and saddened to hear of Ledger's death at the age of just 28 from an accidental overdose of prescription medications. He was a star whose trajectory promised only greater heights. His legacy is defined by this outstanding body of work and his steadfast commitment to his craft. His performances continue to inspire actors and audiences alike, a testament to the brilliance of the storytelling he left behind. Heather O'Rourke. Heather O'Rourke's brief but impactful life showcased a remarkable natural talent that shone brightly in her unforgettable performances. Forever etched in our minds as the ethereal Carol Ann in the iconic Poltergeist films, it was her delivery of lines such as "They're here," with a chilling innocence that truly captured the eerie heart of the franchise. Her angelic presence and innate acting ability charmed the world, securing her place in Hollywood's history as a memorable child star. In fact, Steven Spielberg wasn't looking to cast a child actor that day he spotted her. He simply saw her eating lunch with her mother, an executive at MGM, and was immediately drawn to her captivating blonde hair and blue eyes. Heather also had recurring roles on TV such as Happy Days and Webster. Despite her tender age, she showed a level of professionalism usually seen in much older stars. O'Rourke's time with us ended far too soon. On February 1, 1988, at the tender age of 12, she passed away suddenly due to complications from intestinal stenosis, which resulted in septic shock. This tragic event deeply saddened not just fans of the Poltergeist series, but the entire entertainment world, silencing a young actress brimming with endless potential. Her enduring legacy lives on in those unforgettable performances, captivating new generations of viewers. Heather's inherent talent and bright spirit left a lasting mark on cinema, her untimely passing adding a layer of profound poignancy. She continues to symbolize both the vibrant promise of youth and the enduring magic of artistic expression. The echoes of these brilliant actors, gone too soon, remind us that life is precious, and our dreams, however fleeting, can touch countless lives. Did you accomplish your childhood dream? Their stories are a stark reminder. Fame doesn't guarantee happiness, and time waits for no one. If their journeys resonated with you, share the impact. Smash that like button to spread their stories, and subscribe to Timeless Rewind for more captivating explorations into the lives that have defined entertainment. Have you ever wondered how some of your childhood heroes end up? Ring the notification bell so you never miss a glimpse into the untold stories of Hollywood. "33 famous people who are dying and you didn't know. You'd never recognize today." In a world where celebrities seem to live forever in the public eye, there are hidden battles being fought that no one sees coming. Today, we're revealing the heartbreaking truth about famous people who are dying, and you probably didn't even know. From devastating health crises to life-threatening diagnoses kept behind closed doors, these stars are fighting their most personal battles while the world remains unaware. Could the actor or icon you adore be facing their final chapter? Stay tuned as we uncover the shocking stories of Hollywood's hidden struggles and who's facing the fight of their life. Tim Curry. In 2012, the illustrious Tim Curry, indelibly linked with his portrayal of Dr. Frank N. Furter in the Rocky Horror Picture Show, encountered a devastating health crisis, a severe stroke that profoundly altered the course of his life and career. This formidable blow significantly impaired his physical mobility, yet his ardent passion for performance remained undiminished. With unwavering fortitude, Curry embraced a new artistic avenue, lending his distinctive voice to the realm of animation, gracing both film and television with his unique vocal presence. His remarkable resilience and unwavering dedication to his craft have become a poignant source of inspiration, demonstrating that even amidst profound adversity, the pursuit of one's artistic calling can persevere. Well, we get to watch Tony live and then we get to speak. Curry's steadfast refusal to be defined by his physical limitations, his tenacious commitment to his chosen profession, serves as a powerful testament to the indomitable human spirit. His continued contributions to the entertainment industry stand as a beacon of hope, echoing the journeys of other prominent figures who have navigated the treacherous waters of serious illness, reminding us that creativity and passion can flourish even in the face of overwhelming challenges. Neil Diamond. Neil Diamond, renowned for the timeless anthem Sweet Caroline, has etched his name into the annals of music history with a career spanning decades. While Sweet Caroline remains his hallmark, it is merely a glimpse into his expansive catalog, which reflects his profound musical talent and enduring passion. Born to Polish and Russian immigrant parents facing financial hardship, Neil's early years were marked by modesty. His love for music blossomed when he received his first guitar at 16, propelling him toward a future in the limelight. Through his dedication as both a songwriter and performer, Diamond secured his place among the most respected figures in the industry.
Pretty hard. I was a little embarrassed, I was flattered, and I was scared.
Reflecting on the early days of his success, he recalled, "Pretty hard. I was a little embarrassed, I was flattered, and I was scared." In 2018, Diamond faced the devastating news of a Parkinson's disease diagnosis, a condition that brings with it tremors, rigidity, and impaired balance. Despite the challenge, he remained committed to performing until he was forced to retire from touring during his 50th anniversary celebrations. The decision to step away from the stage was painful for both him and his devoted fans, given his decades of electrifying performances around the globe. Yet, with courage, Diamond confronted his health battle, and by 2023, he had come to terms with his condition, embracing his new reality with resilience. At 83, Neil has chosen to retire from the public eye, prioritizing family and health. Though he continues to live with Parkinson's, his musical legacy remains as powerful as ever. Sam Neill. Sam Neill, a distinguished global actor and cinematic icon, has captivated audiences through his unforgettable performances in iconic films like Jurassic Park and the acclaimed series Peaky Blinders. Throughout his illustrious career, Neil's remarkable range has earned him praise, from his portrayal of the lovable Hecken in Hunt for the Wilder People to his iconic role as Dr. Alan Grant in the Jurassic Park franchise. Yet, beneath the accolades and on-screen fame, Neil's personal life took an unexpected and daunting turn in 2022, when he revealed that he had been diagnosed with a rare and aggressive illness.
His boundless optimism. He loves these films. He loves directing. He loves actors.
His boundless optimism. He loves these films. He loves directing. He loves actors. The actor was battling angioimmunoblastic T-cell lymphoma, an uncommon form of blood cancer. Despite undergoing multiple rounds of chemotherapy, the cancer proved stubborn, prompting Neil to begin a regimen of anti-cancer medications. Undeterred, Neil faced his diagnosis with courage, confronting the harsh realities of his illness with transparency. By March 2023, he shared the hopeful news of his remission, having triumphed over the disease. What began as seemingly benign lumps on his neck escalated into a life-threatening battle, but Neil's unwavering determination saw him through. Now, cancer-free, Neil embraces life with renewed vigor, using his platform to raise awareness and inspire others enduring similar challenges. Kathy Bates. Kathy Bates, the acclaimed Academy Award-winning actress, has long been open about the profound challenges she has faced with both breast and ovarian cancer. Now, at 76, Bates' remarkable career spans decades, filled with standout performances in both film and television. Her impressive array of accolades, including Academy Awards, Emmys, and Golden Globes, speaks to her exceptional talent and versatility. However, beneath the glitz of her success, her life took a sobering turn when she received not one, but two devastating cancer diagnoses.
Saw how it turned out really broke my heart. And I'm not going to get into names and all of that, but
I saw how it turned out really broke my heart, and I'm not going to get into names and all that, but in 2003, Bates was diagnosed with ovarian cancer, beginning a long and difficult battle with the disease. Despite years of treatment and ongoing struggles, her health was once again challenged in 2012 when she was diagnosed with breast cancer. Following a double mastectomy, Bates faced additional hardships, including the development of lymphedema in her arms. Yet, these obstacles never defined her. Throughout her journey, Bates has become a powerful voice for cancer awareness and lymphedema research, using her platform to advocate for those enduring similar battles. In addition to her illustrious career, she has emerged as a dedicated national spokesperson for lymphedema. Kathy Bates is not just a revered actress, she is a testament to strength and resilience, confronting personal adversity with unwavering courage. Olivia Newton-John. In 1992, the radiant Olivia Newton-John, a name synonymous with both musical and cinematic enchantment, embarked upon a courageous, decades-long battle against breast cancer, a formidable adversary she would face not once but 3 times. Even as this insidious disease cast its shadow, her luminous talent continued to shine, illuminating stages and screens worldwide. From her emergence as a captivating vocalist in the early 1970s,
I don't know what my time is, but I need to enjoy my life, so I'm going to eat a cookie if I want it.
Newton-John's grace and artistry captivated audiences, solidifying her status as a beloved global icon. Her unforgettable performances in Grease, Xanadu, and a string of musical triumphs showcased not only her exceptional vocal prowess and acting finesse, but also an irresistible magnetism that drew admirers in. I don't know what my time is, but I need to enjoy my life, so I'm going to eat a cookie if I want it. Undeterred by her personal struggles, she transformed her battle into a platform of unwavering advocacy, championing breast cancer research and support through initiatives like the Olivia Newton-John Foundation Fund. Her indomitable spirit, radiating optimism even amidst adversity, served as a beacon of hope for countless individuals facing similar trials. Though her light was tragically dimmed after nearly 30 years, her legacy of artistic brilliance and profound human spirit continues to inspire and uplift. Val Kilmer. Val Kilmer, born December 31, 1959, has faced a profound and life-altering battle with throat cancer, diagnosed in 2015. This illness not only endangered his life but also stole his once powerful voice, a hallmark of his celebrated acting career. Known for his remarkable performances, Kilmer captivated audiences as the charismatic pilot in Top Gun, the brooding rock star Jim Morrison in The Doors, and the haunted vigilante in Batman Forever. In his fight against cancer, Kilmer endured chemotherapy, 2 tracheostomies, and a procedure intended to save his voice that ultimately damaged his vocal cords, leaving him unable to speak. Yet, his indomitable spirit mirrors the resilience of the characters he portrayed. Despite these trials, Kilmer has not stepped away from creativity. He continues to contribute to the arts, channeling his passion into various mediums. In his memoir, I'm Your Huckleberry, he openly shares his journey of courage and determination, proving that even without his voice, his story resonates powerfully. Kilmer stands not only as a legendary actor, but also as a profound symbol of perseverance and strength. Alex Trebek. In 2019, at the age of 79, Alex Trebek, the erudite and beloved host of Jeopardy, received a devastating diagnosis: Stage 4 pancreatic cancer. This marked the beginning of a poignant final chapter in the life of a television icon. For over 37 seasons and an astounding 200 episodes, Trebek's presence had graced the beloved game show, earning him a Guinness World Record and cementing his legacy in broadcasting history. His keen intellect, gentle wit, and enduring charm captivated generations of viewers, forging a connection that transcended mere trivia. Despite the grim prognosis, Trebek faced his illness with remarkable courage and transparency, illuminating the often obscured realities of pancreatic cancer. This forthrightness resonated deeply with admirers worldwide, inspiring an outpouring of support and respect. During this difficult time, he shared intimate glimpses into his personal journey through a heartfelt memoir, further solidifying the profound bond he shared with his devoted audience. Tragically, on November 8, 2020, at the age of 80, Trebek succumbed to his illness, leaving an irreplaceable void in the world of entertainment. His legacy, however, endures, indelibly etched into the annals of television, a testament to his exceptional talent and unwavering spirit. Linda Ronstadt. In 2013, the radiant career of musical luminary Linda Ronstadt was tragically eclipsed by a diagnosis of Parkinson's disease. This iconic vocalist, whose resonant voice had enraptured millions and garnered a multitude of accolades, including Grammys and American Music Awards, was forced to confront the devastating reality of a debilitating illness. The insidious tremors and vocal changes, initially subtle harbingers of the disease's relentless progression, ultimately silenced the very instrument that had defined her decades-long reign as a musical pioneer. After nearly 50 years in the spotlight, with over 100 million records sold, the silencing of her extraordinary voice was a profound loss. Not only for Ronstadt herself, but for the countless fans who had been moved by her emotive performances, spanning genres from upbeat pop anthems to soul-stirring ballads. Yet, with the same courage and artistry that characterized her music, Ronstadt refused to surrender to the shadows of her illness. Instead, she valiantly embraced a new role as a staunch advocate for Parkinson's awareness, confronting her personal adversity with unwavering dignity and determination, inspiring others with her resilience as she navigates the complexities of this relentless disease as she nears 79. Michael J. Fox. Diagnosed with Parkinson's disease at the age of 29 in 1991, Michael J. Fox faced a life-altering challenge that he kept private for nearly a decade. Renowned for his magnetic portrayals of Marty McFly in Back to the Future and Alex P. Keaton in Family Ties, Fox captivated audiences with his wit and charm, becoming a household name by the 1980s. His battle with Parkinson's, however, cast a shadow behind the scenes, unknown to the world until he revealed his diagnosis in 1998. Despite the profound impact of the disease, Fox's resilience remained unshaken. Reflecting on his youth, he admitted that his once carefree and indulgent lifestyle might have played a role in his condition, yet he transformed adversity into purpose. His determination fueled an illustrious career that spanned decades, with roles that showcased his range and talent. "I'm going to lie, it's tougher every day you suffer," he acknowledged, offering a candid glimpse into his daily struggles.
Yeah, I mean, I won't lie, it's getting harder, it's getting harder. It's getting tougher. Every day gets tougher.
Beyond his personal journey, Fox became a beacon of hope for the Parkinson's community. In 2000, he established the Michael J. Fox Foundation, a groundbreaking initiative that has since become synonymous with advocacy and groundbreaking research, bringing hope and solidarity to millions affected by the disease. If you find Michael J. Fox's journey as fascinating as we do, don't forget to hit the like button and share your favorite memories of these icons in the comments. Dustin Diamond. Dustin Diamond, forever etched in the hearts of fans for his portrayal of the lovable Screech Powers on Saved by the Bell, became an enduring symbol of 90s nostalgia. Rising to prominence in the late 1980s, he quickly became a household name, capturing the imagination of a generation. However, like many child stars, his fame began to fade with time. As the years passed, Dustin transformed into a nostalgic figure for those who remembered his iconic character. While he continued to pursue acting roles after Saved by the Bell, his later career was marred by controversies, including the release of his candid memoir, Behind the Bell, which exposed the darker side of his experiences on set. His personal struggles were compounded by legal troubles, including drug-related offenses. Yet, no one could have foreseen the tragic turn of events in 2021. After discovering a lump in his throat, Dustin was diagnosed with small cell carcinoma, an aggressive and swift form of cancer. By the time it was detected, the disease had already progressed to an advanced stage. At just 44 years old, Dustin waged a brief but fierce battle with lung cancer, passing away after only 3 weeks. For those who grew up with Saved by the Bell, Dustin Diamond will forever be remembered as the endearing Screech, a cherished figure from their youth. Let's embark on this journey together. Comment 1 if you're with me till the finish. There's a big surprise coming up that you won't want to miss. Selma Blair. The luminous Selma Blair, celebrated for her captivating portrayals in films such as Cruel Intentions and Legally Blonde, now confronts a profoundly personal adversary, multiple sclerosis. Since her 2018 diagnosis, the actress, whose early 2000s repertoire includes notable works like Hellboy and The Sweetest Thing, has courageously leveraged her platform to illuminate the realities of this debilitating autoimmune disease. A talent once vibrantly showcased on screen now serves a new, vital purpose, raising awareness and sharing her arduous journey. For years, Blair's early symptoms went tragically unheeded by medical professionals, leaving her to grapple with escalating debilitation in isolation. By the time MS was finally recognized, it had already exacted a heavy toll, necessitating a temporary withdrawal from her beloved acting career to prioritize her well-being. Yet, even amidst such profound adversity, Blair's indomitable spirit burned bright. As of July 2024, she continues to reclaim her life, navigating the complexities of MS with unwavering determination, poised for a triumphant return to the craft she so deeply cherishes. Her resilience stands as a testament to the strength of the human spirit, a beacon of hope illuminating the path for others facing similar battles. Selma Blair is more than a gifted actress. She is an embodiment of perseverance, a warrior poised to re-emerge into the spotlight. Her story a powerful narrative of courage and hope. Tommy Chong. Tommy Chong, the renowned actor, comedian, activist, and musician, has made a profound impact on the entertainment industry, particularly through his unforgettable roles in the Cheech and Chong films. His bold performances and fearless humor have been a source of joy for audiences over the years. Beyond his iconic on-screen roles, Chong has shown remarkable personal strength in his battle with prostate cancer. Diagnosed in 2008, he was initially told that the cancer was slow-growing and not an immediate concern. Unfortunately, his condition worsened as the cancer advanced. I'd listen to the radio, and when I was listening to the radio, I'd like to do something, so I would carve. True to his unconventional nature, Chong chose an alternative treatment approach. He has openly shared his use of a medicine, albeit illegal, in the traditional way as part of his healing journey, staying true to his belief in its healing properties. For Chong, that is more than just a form of treatment. It's a symbol of personal freedom and the right to make decisions about one's own body, principles he has advocated for throughout his career. His candidness about this alternative approach has inspired many, highlighting his commitment to holistic health practices. Despite the difficulties he faced with his health, Chong remains as vibrant as ever, continuing to entertain his fans and embrace life fully. His ability to stay humorous and resilient in the face of adversity demonstrates his strength and determination. Catherine Zeta-Jones. Catherine Zeta-Jones has publicly acknowledged her experience with bipolar II disorder, a condition marked by intense shifts in mood between periods of elevated energy and depressive lows. While navigating these personal challenges at age 41, she simultaneously supported her husband, Michael Douglas, during his fight against stage 4 throat cancer. The emotional toll of his arduous treatments, coupled with the demands of raising their children, proved deeply taxing for Zeta-Jones. Initially, she kept her struggles private, but the strain ultimately affected her mental well-being. In April 2011, she proactively sought treatment, entering a mental health facility for 5 days to prioritize her health before resuming her professional commitments. She again sought professional care in 2013, underscoring her dedication to ongoing mental health management. Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams publicly disclosed her battle with Graves' disease in 2018, a condition she initially overlooked. During a Good Morning America interview, she highlighted the tendency for women to prioritize others' needs over their own health, emphasizing the crucial role of self-care. From the outset, Williams was transparent about her diagnosis, leveraging her public profile to raise awareness. She consistently discussed the connection between her thyroid and Graves' disease, candidly sharing her symptoms and challenges. Despite confronting both health concerns and menopausal symptoms, Williams remained dedicated to her show, refusing to allow her diagnosis to hinder her work. Since 2018, she's prioritized her well-being, recognizing the value of routine medical care. Following a period of rehabilitation focusing on her health, she's returned home, enthusiastic about future endeavors and deeply appreciative of her fans' steadfast support throughout her journey. Tom Hanks. Iconic actor Tom Hanks has candidly shared his experience managing type 2 diabetes, attributing the condition to a combination of hereditary factors and unhealthy eating patterns. Diagnosed in 2013, his health journey began with a pre-diabetic diagnosis, but the subsequent development of full-blown type 2 diabetes prompted a significant shift in his approach to health. Hanks committed to weight loss, striving to recapture the physique he maintained during his younger years. He embraced a healthier lifestyle over time, integrating regular exercise into his daily schedule. He now prioritizes an hour of physical activity each day, whether it involves walking, treadmill workouts, or hikes with his canine companion. Acknowledging his former unhealthy dietary habits, Hanks has revamped his eating habits, becoming considerably more conscious of his food intake. He admits to occasional indulgences, but he remains steadfast in his dedication to carefully tracking and managing his consumption. Dan Reynolds. Imagine Dragons frontman. Dan Reynolds kept his struggle with ankylosing spondylitis undisclosed for years until a concert in Leeds, England, where he finally shared his story. Ankylosing spondylitis is an autoimmune disorder in which the body's immune system mistakenly attacks the joints, resulting in arthritis and inflammation. Reynolds' public disclosure was a significant turning point, motivating him to launch This Is Life Live, a web series designed to raise awareness of ankylosing spondylitis and showcase positive stories of individuals living successfully with the condition. He recalls experiencing symptoms such as knee and ankle pain as far back as high school, initially dismissing them. A prior diagnosis of ulcerative colitis, another autoimmune condition, further delayed his addressing the ankylosing spondylitis. Though now in remission from ulcerative colitis, he continues to actively manage his health through diet, exercise, and medication. Halle Berry. Due to her diabetes diagnosis, Halle Berry exercised extreme caution during the COVID-19 pandemic. A Variety interview revealed her anxieties and the rigorous preventative measures she adopted. Diagnosed in her early 20s, Berry was keenly aware of the heightened vulnerability of diabetics, irrespective of type 1 or 2 status. While acknowledging that diabetes doesn't necessarily increase the likelihood of infection, she understood the potential for more severe outcomes. Berry's vigilance wasn't limited to COVID-19. During the production of John Wick, Chapter 3, Parabellum, she sustained 3 fractured ribs, initially suspecting a bone-related ailment. However, she subsequently connected this to the increased fracture risk associated with diabetes. Undeterred by these health concerns and quarantine restrictions, Berry maintained her fitness regime, adapting workouts creatively, even employing her 6-year-old son as weights for squats. Outdoor pursuits such as hiking, running, and neighborhood strolls provided both physical exercise and mental restoration. Nick Jonas. Since his teen years, Nick Jonas has lived with type 1 diabetes, a condition that led him to collaborate with Dexcom on a Super Bowl commercial, featuring the Dexcom G7 Continuous Glucose Monitoring (CGM) system. This advanced technology revolutionizes glucose tracking by providing real-time data, thus eliminating the need for traditional finger prick tests. Filmed in Los Angeles with impressive CGI, the ad prominently features Jonas introducing the device. Recalling his 13-year-old self at the time of diagnosis, Jonas remembers feelings of isolation and uncertainty about the future. His partnership with Dexcom aims to empower others facing similar challenges by highlighting the transformative potential of technology in managing diabetes. Despite past difficulties, Jonas remains dedicated to his health and family, emphasizing the importance of maintaining equilibrium. With a new Jonas Brothers album on the horizon, he looks forward to the future, integrating his advocacy work with his continued collaboration with Dexcom. His unwavering commitment and resilience inspire millions as he continues to champion diabetes research. Engage with us by commenting below. Comment 9 if this story has resonated with you, or 0 if it hasn't met your expectations, because your insights and feedback are invaluable as we continue to explore and share more stories that delve into the essence of humanity. Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne has privately managed epilepsy since childhood, keeping his condition largely undisclosed during his ascent to musical stardom. However, a serious hospitalization prompted him to publicly address his health struggles, initiating crucial conversations surrounding epilepsy. Wayne's journey has been marked by significant difficulties, with stress and fatigue frequently triggering severe seizures. These episodes have, on occasion, occurred mid-flight, necessitating emergency landings and emphasizing the critical need for effective health management. Despite these substantial challenges, Lil Wayne's resilience is undeniable. He continues his musical career simultaneously using his platform to increase awareness about epilepsy. His story serves as a powerful source of inspiration, encouraging others facing similar health battles to confront their challenges with bravery and transparency. Kathleen Turner. Kathleen Turner, a prominent Hollywood actress of the 1980s, largely withdrew from public life due to the incapacitating effects of rheumatoid arthritis, a condition that rendered even simple tasks excruciating. Despite the severity of her illness, she chose to keep her struggles private, fearing negative repercussions for her career. Complicating matters further, rumors of excessive drinking circulated. In reality, this was a coping mechanism for the intense pain. However, Turner refused to accept a bleak prognosis, resolutely facing her challenges. A pivotal moment arrived in 2002 when she voluntarily entered rehabilitation, a turning point that profoundly shifted her perspective. Today, Turner maintains a healthy equilibrium, enjoying time with friends and occasionally indulging in alcoholic beverages, liberated from the previously controlling influence of alcohol. Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicholson, a cinematic legend with a record-breaking 12 Academy Award nominations, the most for any male actor, experienced an unforeseen shift beyond his illustrious career. Once renowned for lavish parties and high-profile relationships, Nicholson unexpectedly retreated from the public eye in the late 2000s. Speculation regarding the reasons for his sudden departure circulated, with health concerns, including dementia, frequently mentioned. However, in 2013, Nicholson directly addressed these rumors, assuring fans of his continued mental acuity. He clarified that his withdrawal from public life was a deliberate choice, prioritizing quality over quantity in his acting endeavors. Currently, Nicholson maintains a quiet, private existence in his Beverly Hills home, making only rare public appearances. While concerns about his seclusion persist, many harbor hopes that he has found contentment and fulfillment in this new chapter of his life. Selena Gomez. Selena Gomez, a prominent musical artist, has become a dedicated advocate for lupus awareness, publicly sharing her personal journey with this autoimmune disease. Lupus triggers chronic inflammation throughout the body, leading to symptoms such as pain, fatigue, and skin rashes. Gomez has used her experiences, including a kidney transplant, chemotherapy, and highly publicized relationship difficulties to inspire others despite the challenges posed by her condition. However, she has also felt compelled to respond to unwarranted commentary on her physical appearance, specifically addressing weight fluctuations resulting from medication. Lupus treatments are highly personalized and vary widely. Commonly prescribed drugs such as corticosteroids and hydroxychloroquine aim to control inflammation, but often cause side effects, including headaches, fatigue, and weight changes. Managing these treatments can be difficult and frustrating for individuals living with lupus and other autoimmune disorders. Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman experienced a brief health issue in July 2023 during the press tour for his Paramount Plus series, Special Ops Lioness. The setback, a minor, easily transmitted infection, forced him to miss some promotional events, including appearances with Zoe Saldana and Nicole Kidman, even canceling a scheduled UK event. The 86-year-old actor has since resumed his professional commitments. Since a 2008 car accident, Freeman has been managing fibromyalgia, a condition characterized by widespread musculoskeletal pain and fatigue. Following extensive surgery to repair nerve damage, he utilizes a compression glove on his left hand to alleviate symptoms. Despite these health challenges, Freeman continues to portray United States Secretary of State Edwin Mullins in Special Ops Lioness, demonstrating an unwavering dedication to his craft and a refusal to let illness diminish his passion for acting. Yolanda Hadid. Yolanda Hadid bravely shared her arduous battle with neurological Lyme disease on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Diagnosed during her first season, Yolanda's daily struggles with the illness continued throughout subsequent seasons, despite hopes for improvement. Over a decade later, she continues to manage its long-term effects, expressing regret for her initial underestimation of Lyme disease's complexities. The reality television environment proved unsupportive of Yolanda's health challenges. Accusations of fabricating her illness significantly impacted both her and her children, who also suffer from Lyme disease. This experience ultimately prompted Yolanda to leave reality television, seeking a less stressful and more peaceful life. Despite the difficulties, her journey provided valuable lessons, instilling in her the importance of empathy and the need to understand others' struggles without judgment. This video highlighted how many beloved celebrities have faced significant health challenges that have deeply affected their lives. From chronic illnesses to the effects of aging and unexpected health setbacks, these stars have demonstrated remarkable strength. Their stories, often hidden from the public, remind us of the importance of empathy and understanding when dealing with adversity. Thank you for watching, and if you found this video insightful, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more content. We'd also love to hear your thoughts in the comments below.